Guys, what is up? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. Today we're taking a look at one from the house of Maison Francis Kurkdjian. This one is called Masculin Pluriel. Now, I did my first video on Maison Francis Kurkdjian when I talked about getting their Coffret set from Bergdorf Goodman. And that was the first video I ever did. I was really happy to pick that set up. It's been a really good way to experience many of the fragrances from his collection. Now, as far as what I actually do want to own from his collection, I don't have full bottles. I just have the travel sprays. But I'd really like to pick up Amorous Perome and the original Oud. I don't think I've smelled the extrait version of the original Oud, so I want to smell that and then decide whether I want the original or that extrait. I want to try Aqua Vitae Forte. I want to try Grand Soir and all of the Oud extrait scents. I also want to try the Fluidity scents. I think Gentle Fluidity, and I forget the name of the other, but basically the same materials are in each fragrance, but different amounts. And supposedly they smell like two very different fragrances. So definitely want to try those. I'm not the biggest fan of Baccarat Rouge 540 or the extrait. Parfums Vintage sent me their version of it. They also sent me the Millésime Imperial with the Baccarat Rouge 540. Not bad, but and then I got the Baccarat Rouge Aventus fragrance from Dua Casino Elixir, and I really actually do like that one a lot, but not a big fan of Baccarat Rouge on its own. Don't think it deserves the price tag that it has on it. Now, if you want some backstory on Maison Francis Kurkdjian, please check out the video that I did on the Coffret set a few years back. I got mine in that set. It's 11 ml. That's how much each fragrance comes in the set. The set was $200. His sets now start at $215 for the Aqua set and go up to, I believe, $275 for the new men's fragrance wardrobe. I got the old men's fragrance wardrobe, but now that includes the Baccarat Rouge extrait and Oud extrait. If you were just to purchase Masculin Pluriel on its own, it'd be $215. This is a 2014 release. Francis Kurkdjian obviously is the nose here, and very simple note breakdown, as usually is the case with his fragrances, at least in his own lineup: lavender, cedar, patchouli, leather, vetiver, and woods. Now, I am going to get to all the fragrances at some point that came in that set when I review all of them, but two of my favorite ones broke. I had a shelf collapse, and the two favorites, well, I guess Oud is a favorite, but Aqua Vitae Forte, Aqua Universalis Forte broke, and Amorous Perome broke. So those are two. Why couldn't regular Aqua Universalis break? No, the Forte broke and Amorous broke. But before that broke, I knew that I wanted it. Now, as far as presentation, obviously I don't have a full bottle. These are how the sets come in that Coffret. It says Maison Francis Kurkdjian Paris, Masculin Pluriel. It says 11 ml, which is about a third of an ounce, made in France. Some of them have silver sprayer, some of them have gold, and the sprayer, fine, it does the job, right? And you can see I've used a pretty decent amount of this. Before I reviewed it, I really wanted to get to know this. And I can tell you that it's really not a bad scent. For the money, I don't think this is a bad buy. But I don't know if it's the most appealing scents from his collection for me, only because of this. Because I feel like if you're gonna spend $200 for like an aromatic or woody aromatic, then there's just better bargains. This is a very nice sort of upscale shaving cream kind of scent. There's a nice dose of lavender in this one. There's a lot of woods. I feel like there might be some geranium here, some green herbal type of material. I really find it hard to believe that this is just lavender, patchouli, leather, vetiver, and woods. It smells more nuanced than that to me. And honestly, I remember when I smelled this one, getting the scent, I didn't like it. And I have to say, it has grown on me. I do like it much better now, but not at the price tag. This is a niche version of Platinum Egoist, which to me is a lesser version of Maison and Margiela at the barbershop. I think both of those are better and both are fairly cheaper. And then Platinum Egoist is kind of not that far off from Excess by Paco Rabanne. And So, you know, then at that point you might as well just go get that because it's $40. But this is a very nice, woody, clean, little bit soapy lavender scent with wispy vetiver, some herbal notes that bring it into barbershop territory, and a nice woody cedar-like dry down. Clean, woody, crisp woods. It's sort of sleek and silver and somewhat upscale. There's nothing wrong with this, but there's nothing, for me at least, that says, yeah, this is a $200 scent, unless the performance is monstrous. So let's take a look at that. Performance is good here. You know, normally barber shop scents are never performance monsters, but this, it is a good 6-hour scent. And as far as who could wear this, look, people are going to wear anything they want. This is clearly made to appeal to men. It's called Masculin Pluriel. And I think ideally, you know, you wear this at the office, you know, dressed up or dressed business casually. And you can wear this one any type of year, but it's probably going to shine in the spring and fall. Now, if you're looking for something similar, as I talked about, but don't want to drop that coin, you know, Platinum Amigo East, good substitution. I think you can get that for about $80, $90. Paco Rabanne XS, $40. Maison Martin Marshall at the barber's, $100. I do think this is better than Platinum Amigo East, but I don't think it's as good as at the barber's. And I have to go back to XS, but this and that really have that sort of fresh shaving foam type of smell. The price here is my beef. $200 is significantly more than every other scent that I mentioned, and you can get the other three all together for $215. And I don't think this is that much better, if that makes sense. Now, if someone were trying to talk you into purchasing this, I think they'd say that it's a good, solid scent. If you like that barbershop genre, and people who know me know that I love it, you'll probably like this. It has that Maison Francis Kurkdjian quality to it that he makes well-made sense. And it's got the bottles, if you've seen them, they're nice. The presentation's very nice on them. But I think on the flip side, you know, someone would say that it's very expensive for what it is. And if you're looking for a high-end scent that's in this sort of, you know, genre, just grab Invasion Barbar, you know, which is $250 for 75 ml. That's obviously without the bust. But, so this is cheaper, but I find Invasion Barbar to be much better. So maybe if you really like this, just get a decant or a travel spray. Now look, this is still a 7 out of 10 for me, because this is a nice scent that I'd wear. But lots of barbershop scents I've talked about on this channel, and we will be talking about on this channel. So I have to take the price into consideration, and the price point here for me is a little silly. You know, $200 for a barbershop scent, you know, you can get Invasion Barbar. You can get Bois de Portugal. If you really want a bowl, you can get Picovea Dama. Not this. This is just not far enough removed from a designer scent. And if you're looking in this price range, something like Sartorial, you know, just doesn't eat well beneath this price range. Sartorial just doesn't eat this scent's food. It eats its cupboard and survival kit. So if someone gave this to me, cool, I would rock the shit out of it. It's quality, but it's not unique quality, and I don't think it's worth that price tag. So guys, that's my review of Masculin Pluriel by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Let me know what you think, if you've tried this, if you think this is one of the better barbershop scents, if you think I have this wrong, is this even a barbershop scent, and then what fragrances from his collection are worth it to you guys. Drop a comment, let me know. I'll see you again for more videos, guys. You already know what it is. My name obviously is Maximilian. Peace.